totally love Germack, 4th generation, family-owned company, batch roasting, amazingly huge, tasty, delicious nuts, and juicy ingredients since 1924. This is one that is back for the first time since January because it sold out the last time it was presented. And again, it does have a chocolate component. So there is a cutoff date. So whenever you see chocolate, this sea salt caramel turtle from Germack, pretty awesome. And if you know Germack, oftentimes they bring us nut assortments that might have 5, 6, 7, 6 ingredients, maybe 7. This is a 4-ingredient deliciousness that you're going to get when you order these. $43.42. We actually don't have a lot of these to go around, as in 1,500 total. More just arrived on this since we just got them back in since January. Took us February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Okay, 9 months, had to count on my fingers to get them back in. So 1, 2, 3 1-pound jars coming to you at 4 easy payments of $10.86. Free shipping and handling. I don't have an auto delivery on this. And when folks ask me, you know, well, what are some of the first items that you ordered food-wise on QVC?
Oh, this, always.
Germack is one of the brands. So I did, or Germack, Authentic Gourmet is in the show as well. So it's an easy place to start because you recognize the ingredients and it's a recipe that makes your mouth water. M44335 is your item number. So I love my Germack for game nights, for movie nights, for noshing before the big, huge meal, for we just had the meal, but I still feel a little peckish. I still want to eat a little something and chew on something. Perfect. Let me welcome in my guest. Her name is Jennifer Kovich, and we're going to bring in Alberti in a minute because we all love these, Jen.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Nice to see you.
Hi.
Hi, Jen.
Good to see you, Rachel. Hi, Albert. So good to be here. And this happens to be one of my favorite mixes because it is so simple and clean. So this is what we love. We have refined recipes from Germack, right? So we always start with one ingredient and then we build upon that until we get that profile that we're going for. In this mix, it only needed 4 ingredients. So the star of the show, of course, are those caramel milk chocolate coated sea salt truffles, right?
Look at this.
So it's silky, silky caramel inside that has been created to perfection, slow roasted in a copper kettle pot, and then given that perfect pull, not stick to your teeth kind of caramel. It's nice and silky. Look at that.
Look, I had to pull a little one, but they're tiny, so forgive my fingers to break one, but I wanted you to know that there actually is caramel inside of these beautiful
Thank you so much for showing that.
Wrapping.
It has a whisper of sea salt.
Yes.
Yeah, and that gorgeous milk chocolate coating on the outside, just amazing. Sweet, salty, buttery, creamy cashews. So look at how gorgeously roasted they have been. We batch roast in-house. Cashews, almonds, pistachios, all of them. In this case, we only use canola oil and a whisper of salt.
And look how big they are. They are absolutely huge. And then we also have, okay, come on. We're going into the cranberries. And by the way, these aren't dry and lifeless and have hung around sitting on a shelf for a really long time. What you'll notice immediately is how juicy and raisin-like they are. Like you can see the glisten.
Yes, I love that. And it has a beautiful pull there because we still keep a lot of that juice in there. These cranberries come right from Wisconsin. We go right to the heart of the cranberry capital to Wisconsin to give you that vibrant, sweet tartness all in one bite. It's so fantastic.
And then the final 4th ingredient. Like, let's round it out. 1, 2, 3, 4 ingredients makes the perfect bite.
Yes, and almonds. So look at that really whisper coating of salt on there. So again, canola oil in the roasting process, but just a whisper of salt at the end. Nothing is overly done here. We're not dousing this with a ton of salt or sugar or anything just to make the ingredients taste good. We keep them more in their natural element, and then we allow them to, really kind of come together and create this incredible flavor that you get a little bit of chocolate, you get a touch of salt, and then mostly tart and sweet.
And then that
Like
crunch.
this mix begs for like a glass of wine.
Oh,
right?
Thank you.
Yes.
Right? It's like this is the wine taster's mix.
It is the wine taster's
Germack,
mix.
if you ask me.
And you know what? A lot of you are already jumping on the line. I think I only have now, I have fewer than 1,000 to go around, and I've got 500 people on the lines. When we're thinking about gift giving as well, and I know we've got Thanksgiving coming up. We've got Halloween coming up before that. Maybe you're just going to visit somebody between now and said time. It's nice to send a little gift in advance of your arrival. What a great idea. 3 1-pound jars of these, you know, specially curated recipes from Germack. They don't willy-nilly just decide, oh, let's throw this ingredient with that ingredient and whatnot and see if it works. No. Individual ingredients, individually taken care of and batch roasted and then mixed. So there's no kind of cross-pollination of flavor. They don't make the cashews and then throw in the almonds or with the cashews. They roast them all individually so you get that clean, pristine flavor of each one of them. And then when you pop them in your mouth, that's when the flavor combines. Do I have that right, Jen?
Yeah, absolutely. You hit the nail on the head, Rachel. And we do all of that batch roast in-house in small batches to assure freshness. We also put a freshness seal on every single jar. So if you're giving this as a gift to either yourself or someone else, know that until you pop that freshness seal, these will stay fresh for up to a year. They are then, after they're roasted and put into their jar, they add that seal. That's right. Thank you. There's no sediment, no dust, no nothing on the bottom of that jar because these are not sitting in a warehouse waiting to be sold. We only go to work when we have received your order. Yeah. And here's something really important too. You had mentioned in the beginning that sometimes there's a chocolate cutoff, and there is. So normally we won't ship until late November or early November. But here's the thing. A lot of you are saying, I want Germack and I want it now. We hear you, we get it. So what we ask is that when you get these at home, if you notice that there's a box on your front porch, bring it in because we don't want anything to melt for you. We want you to enjoy these the way that they were supposed to be enjoyed. Right. And it's really ironic, Albert, that you mentioned wine. We hosted some really good friends of ours last Friday night. Yeah. This is what we had out while we were enjoying wine before dinner and then after dinner.
It's perfect. It's perfect for both. That little bit of chocolate
with a red wine.
Sophisticated. I know. Yeah. And by the way, any red wine. Like, no, but I mean, like, for real, like a red blend, a Bordeaux, you know, whatever it is, anything that you like, it's going to go really well with this. If you're a red wine drinker, go for it.
Yeah, you know what? And I'm holding these up because we started with 1,600. And I have 500 remaining with 400 people on the line. So let me remind you of the dates again. I'm not sure. Do I have any available even on in January? Or actually, this is all just a now delivery. Excuse me, I'm sorry. And we've got these available for you. So with that 400 people on the lines and 500 remaining, please take advantage of going ahead and placing your order right now. And 44335 is your item number. Jen, it's so exciting that you brought these to us, and I'm so excited that you brought them now, and we can have them now.
I love it. Thanks, Rachel.
Thank you. Oh, we wanted to talk to you about the sauce.
Oh my gosh, the sauce.
We